Assalamu alaikum fans and friends, you are watching Aladdin Times. Each year around the globe, New Year's Day is celebrated with great fervor and merrymaking. Before watching my video, do subscribe Aladdin Times and press the bell icon to be the first to watch our informative videos. A new year marks a new beginning. You can celebrate the beginning of 2021 by setting goals for yourself, making resolutions for your self-betterment, spending time with your family, and giving back to society. If you are looking for the celebration that's a little off the beaten path this year, check out our list below of 5 unique New Year's Eve traditions around the world. Number 1. Hogmanay in Edinburgh. New Year's Eve is actually a 3-day celebration in Scotland's capital and across the country. On December 30th, 8,000 revelers holding torches create a river of fire that winds down through Old Town streets from Parliament Square to Carlton Hill. To top off the procession, pipers and drums walk in the step, a social gathering with Scottish music and traditional dancing. And if your head is not itching from all the wee drams you knock back the night before, catch the last salad of the holiday season on January 1st. If you are truly brave, take part in the Looney Duke, a costumed polar plunk even in the outside the city. Number 2. Eating grapes in Spain. Get your New Year's health resolutions off to a good start thanks to Spain's tradition for eating 12 grapes, one for each stroke of midnight. It is harder than it sounds, people even practice for it. But if you are successful, tradition says you will have a year of prosperity. Join the crowds who will have 12 grapes in one hand and a glass of kava in the other. Stick around as it turns into a big party and head out to dance until the early hours of the morning at one of the city's clubs. Number 3. Jumping 7 waves in Brazil. We are all for our little midwinter warmth, and while the festivities on the beach are worth a trip in their own right, a few local traditions should definitely be thrown into the mix. One of them dictates that jumping 7 waves will bring good luck in the coming year. Bonus points if you wear white while doing so. Bring peace and bring a bouquet with you to throw into the ocean. Number 4. Ringing bells 108 times in Japan. In Japan, New Year's Eve is celebrated by ringing bells in Buddhist temples. However, instead of a more dozen times, ringing a bell 108 times, the number of human desires and causes the suffering according to the Buddhist tradition, is thought to dispel negative emotions and mentalities. If you are in Tokyo, witness the ritual at the city's iconic Zojoji temple. Number 5. Sweden. Sweden, especially Norrland, can have extreme seasonal differences. This has affected the festivities as many of them commemorate the turn of seasons. Many holiday celebrations take place on the eve, the day before the holiday proper. New Year's is celebrated with fireworks starting at midnight on New Year's Day and sparkling wine and many snacks, usually after a shellfish dinner late on New Year's Eve. In recent years, many people start the fireworks already on New Year's Eve or even many days before. This had led to much debate since it is not only in violation of the tradition, but many people also find it disturbing or even frightening to have fireworks go off for days instead of only in the half hour or so after midnight on New Year's night. Viewers, the year is finally drawing to a close, and 2020 of course was extremely challenging for all across the globe in the wake of novel coronavirus pandemic. This year we got a crash course in living through our routines remotely, scrubbing our hands clean, practicing social distancing with loved ones, and coming up with new traditions for Halloween and Thanksgiving. And unfortunately, as we get ready to ring in 2021, the spread of COVID-19 here is the United States have never been more viral. It took 3 months for the US to reach 1 million confirmed COVID-19 cases by the late April, and yet 15 million infected swelled to 16 million Americans impacted by the disease in under a week's time this December. USA Today reports SARS-CoV-2, the virus that leads to a COVID-19 diagnosis, is simply spreading faster in the US than it ever has before. So viewers, before celebrating your New Year's party, you have to save yourself, and Happy New Year to all of you. If you like it, please subscribe, like and share. Thanks for watching.